mister? We don't hide the crazy. We are crazy. We're proud of it. We are partying down the street, celebrating Carnivale here in Manitou Springs. We've got your preview coming up next.
No denying that Manitou Springs takes their tradition seriously, and this Saturday, no exception.
Yeah, the annual Manitou Springs Carnivale returns to Manitou Avenue to kick off their Mardi Gras celebrations, and right now, Lauren McDonald, you know it, she is live and local in the heart of all the action right now in Manitou with a preview of what we can expect. Lauren?
It's Wednesday, baby. That means we're getting weirder than usual live and local here in Manitou Springs. We are celebrating Carnivale. Now, Fat Tuesday still about a week away, but that is not stopping us from celebrating here in Manitou this Saturday. And actually, the party kicks off on Friday here with Jenna Gallus, Special Events Coordinator of Manitou Springs Chamber of Commerce. So tell me about Friday, the Carnivale. What is happening here?
Carnivale is going to be huge. This is the first thing like we're doing this year. Casino games, we're dancing to live music, hurricanes and drinks. We get the Arts Council coming. It's going to be a whole night. Metaphysical readings. You name it, it's happening right here Friday night.
Be careful with those hurricanes, though. They'll hurt you. I know from experience. Now, the party continues on Saturday. It starts with the Mumbo Jumbo Gumbo Cook-Off.
Yes, you said that right.
Tell everybody what that is. Gumbo. I hope we know what gumbo is. It's delicious.
We've got 20 professional and amateur chefs coming down, cooking gumbo in the park, snow or shine, 20 degrees or not. Each chef prepares 5 gallons of gumbo. We invite the public to come down and taste it in 2-ounce sample cups, starting at 10:30 in Soda Springs Park. So there's more gumbo than you can imagine. 100 gallons, actually.
Yeah, come hungry, right?
Yes, absolutely.
They don't call it Fat Tuesday for nothing, even though it's not Fat Tuesday. So you can come, you can get a sample cup for $1, and you can get all
Two for $1.
Two for $1. You can get all the gumbo you want, basically.
Yes.
Right? So there's your lunch. And then you're going to need that because you're going to party after that down the street. The parade, the Carnivale
Parade, 25th year. This has been going on here in Manitou Springs. We invite everybody and anybody to come down, even bring your dogs and your kids, and march down the street. Again, 2 feet of snow or not, we're marching.
We're marching. We're going to have a good time. Too late to enter the gumbo, but anybody can come down to this parade. It is free.
Yes.
Parking,
we're going to run shuttles from Higginbotham Flats and from the Manitou Springs High School and Middle School from 10 to 3. That's just Saturday, 10 to 3. So you can park there along the Manitou Avenue. We're going to have multiple other parking areas with Boy Scout Troop 18 here in Manitou Springs is going to accept donations.
All right, we've got much more on this big event all morning, including a gumbo cook-off that I don't think you're going to want to miss, a little pre-gumbo cook-off. Guys, it is time to let the good times roll. As I said, live and local in Manitou Springs, gearing up for the 25th annual Carnivale.
And I hear you, too. Those hurricanes are dangerous. Trust me, from what I remember.
You got that right.
Yes, they're good, but man, I have no idea what happened. That time.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Lauren. 5:52 right now.
Good morning, everybody. King cake, crawfish, and Creole. It is time to celebrate everything Cajun. We are live and local in Manitou Springs for the Carnivale preview that's coming up after the break.
Springs will celebrate Mardi Gras with their annual Carnivale Parade.
Yeah, head on down to celebrate with a kaleidoscope of costumes, plenty of beads, and giant selections of gumbo. Lauren, of course, there with all the previews now all morning long, live and local in Manitou with the details. Lauren, good morning.
Looking good.
Wow.
Abby and Craig, good morning to you, too. Thank you. I know it's kind of a little tight, actually, but we're trying to make it stay on. What do big beads and little babies have in common?
I don't know.
Do you guys know?
No.
No.
The Big Easy, right? It is time to celebrate. Time to celebrate Carnivale here in Manitou Springs, Big Easy style. And king cake, that's what we're talking about right now, here with Chef BB. It goes good, right? Little
Absolutely.
babies, big beads. Now, Mama Pearl, you are the chef, you are the owner. First of all, my first question, who is she?
Mama Pearl is my mother.
Okay.
Mama Pearl Terrio. She's turning 97 next month.
All right, Mama Pearl's Cajun Kitchen. You guys have been open almost 5 years here in Colorado Springs, but you are born and raised in Nolens, right?
Absolutely.
Bringing the Cajun food here, and you're providing all of the food for the Carnivale happening Friday night here in Manitou Springs.
That's right. We're actually going to be doing gumbo and king cake and We'll have the traditional New Orleans style foods for everyone to come enjoy at this year's Carnivale.
There's nothing I love more than Cajun cooking, that's for sure. Now, the king cake. I want to talk about the history because you are my personal historian with all things New Orleans this morning. A little baby in the king cake and all king cakes. Tell me about the history of that.
Well, it's a significant token associated with the celebration of Carnival and Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Every year we do the king cakes, and it's a social gathering where people get together and have fun. And the baby, it used to be a bean, actually, that didn't become a baby until the late 90s, or early 90s, I should say, when a marketing guy decided to put the baby to associate it with Mardi Gras. But it is basically significant of a celebration where if you get the baby, then you have to have the next king cake party.
There we go. Now, I don't want to find the baby in the big cake, but we've got these little mini king cakes that Chef Lynn made. Let's see. Oh, how about that? A double baby. I got a set of twins. Not really. Thank goodness. We're going to have more with you and Chef Lynn coming up. You guys are going to have a gumbo cook-off, I understand?
Yeah, the Mumbo Jumbo Gumbo cook-off is this weekend.
Well, I will be the judge of the pre-contest this morning. I got to tell you guys, these are my personal beads. I brought them this morning because I thought they fit the mood. And I came in here and everybody asked me how I got these beads. I told them I was in New Orleans and I bought them. That's how I got the beads. That's why I'm wearing them today.
Okay, sure. Sure you did, yeah. But hey, did you hear the news, Abby?
Didn't have to do much.
Lauren's having twins.
I know, congratulations.
Congratulations, Lauren.
Don't eat the baby.
She almost choked. Yeah.
Let's clear that up real quick. Not happening.
Signs of things to come.
She's in denial, but that's great news, Lauren. That's awesome. Twins. Wow.
It's a special day.
Yeah. She's so happy about it, too.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. From beads to bourbon to the bayou. They both talk a good talk, but who walks the walk? We are live and local with a preview of the Mumbo Jumbo Gumbo Cook-Off happening this weekend. That's coming up after the break.
A tradition, freedom of expression, and a whole lot of fun. Sounds like Carnivale in Manitou Springs.
Yeah, now is the time, of course, to get out there. Lauren McDonald, live and local right now in Manitou Springs with a preview of this annual celebration happening this Saturday. Lauren, good morning.
Mumbo Jumbo. It's time to talk gumbo. Live and local in Manitou Springs, we are previewing the Mumbo Jumbo Gumbo Cook-Off happening this Saturday, guys. I am super excited here with two top chefs. We got Chef BB, we got Chef Lynn. You guys are facing off this weekend, the gumbo gurus, right?
Absolutely.
We've got the Mumbo Jumbo Cook-Off happening, and we want you to come out and taste test and judge who has the best gumbo in all of the Pikes Peak region, right?
That'd be us.
Right?
I disagree.
Well,
I don't know.
We're going to have to see. You guys have to come out and taste it. So I'll start with you, Chef BB. Born and raised in New Orleans, so you know all there is to know about Louisiana home cooking, right? Gumbo.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Yeah, gumbo, a big tradition
Sure.
in Louisiana. What is gumbo for people who have never tried it?
Well, most cultures have some sort of a leftover stew, and that's what gumbo is. It's basically anything you got around the house. There's some basic ideas that you want to do. Lynn's going to talk about that in a minute, but gumbo is typically has okra in it, as well as different types of proteins like crab or shrimp or sausage or chicken or crawfish, whatever you want to put into it. And it's always served over white rice.
Right.
It's really good. It's a very filling dish. We do a lot of it at my restaurant.
Gonna
And
be
it's
plenty of it this
very
weekend.
tasty. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can't wait. Now, Chef Lynn, you have a little New Orleans, and you too. You lived there
do.
for about 10 years. Were a
Absolutely.
chef there. You've actually brought some of your New Orleans cooking here to the Pikes Peak region. So tell everybody, what's the secret to a good gumbo?
Well, you know, in New Orleans, there's three sayings. Are you Catholic? Who's your mama? And can you make a roux?
There you
And
go.
I'm going to have to say the roux is a secret ingredient to gumbo. In how you cook that, how you make the trinity for that, and how you put it together with the oil, the flour, you cook it. It's a process. I mean, it's a celebration of making roux all day long.
Right.
Tradition. It's big tradition.
Right. So what goes into a roux?
Well, a simple roux basically is oil or clarified butter and flour. It's stirred up, and again, in Louisiana, in New Orleans, we're probably going to add a little trinity to that, which is going to be some onions, some green peppers, some celery, and that's a seasoning type of vegetables. We're going to talk about that a little bit later.
All right.
But that would be a main ingredient in that roux. that really, I think, to me, is one of the secrets to the gumbo. Of course, you got to put some love into that gumbo too. There's some more secrets to that
there
too.
You go.
Absolutely.
We got that. Well, this weekend you guys can come out to Manitou Springs. Mumbo Jumbo Gumbo Cook-Off kicks off at 10:30 a.m. So make sure you get out here. There's going to be people cooking early as 8 a.m. You both are in the competition for the top dogs. So come out. 2 cups for $1. All you can eat gumbo, at least until it runs out. Who will be the boss of the sauce? That is the question. Thank you to the both of you for making sure we're not Dumbos when it comes to the gumbo.
Hey, that all sounds fantastic, Lauren, but listen, have you thought of names for the twins yet?
No, we'll think of it. Maybe Big Easy? Big and Easy. How about that?
Poor kids.
It'll work.
Those poor souls, yes. All right. Thanks, Lauren.
Jester, stop being a pester.
Stop being a pester. I'm the jester. He's the king. She's the queen. We are paying tribute to them this weekend live and local in Manitou Springs for the 25th annual Carnivale. We got that preview coming up next.
In local news right now, there is no denying that Manitou Springs takes their tradition seriously, and this Saturday, no exception.
Yeah, the annual Manitou Springs event returns to Manitou, and of course, there to kick off all the celebrations is Lauren McDonald right now, live and local with a preview of what we can expect. Lauren, good morning.
Break out the beads, get ready for the gumbo. It is Mardi Gras in Manitou Springs. We're celebrating a little bit early. Actually, no, Mardi Gras is happening right now in New Orleans, right? So that Tuesday coming up, next Tuesday.
Yes.
But Saturday, the real party is here in Manitou, here with Jenny Gallus, Randy and Gwen, the king and the queen of Manitou, his and her majesties. How did this happen, Jen? Not that I'm surprised, but how do you become the king and queen of the Manitou Carnivale?
It is quite an honor to be stowed the king and queen of Carnivale every year. This year, the community voted and nominated a number of couples, Gwen and Randy coming in with the most votes. So we are proud to announce this. And at Carnivale on Friday night, they will be introduced along with the rest of the court. We have some maids and dukes in the court alongside Randy and Gwen this year. So coming out to Carnivale and see them in their full costume.
Randy, how does it feel to be king?
It's a huge honor.
Right?
I'm very honored to be king of the Carnival.
Very nice. What you wearing Friday night?
Well, a kingly outfit.
There you go. That's a good answer. And I'm sure, Gwen, you will be looking beautiful as well. So this is all part of the Manitou Springs Carnivale, 25 years here in Manitou Springs. You guys know how to have fun. There's no question about that. But you've really kind of turned this into a festival. It's really evolved. It's not just a one-day event.
You got it. Friday night, Carnivale kicks it off. We're talking casino games, dancing, live music, authentic Cajun food with Chef Bibi. We've got the metaphysical folks coming out to do readings. It's going to be a party from 6 to 9 at City Hall.
6 to 9.
Next morning, we're going to kick off gumbo at 11 o'clock at Soda Springs Park, and then right after that's the parade.
There you go. Full 2 days of festival. King and queen. I got a king and queen. Tell you what. Craigellist is the king. And Abs, watch it out, is my queen. And hopefully I can be the princess. What do you think? Matt can be the jester.
Yeah,
Right?
sure.
And I can be the princess.
That sounds
The
great.
pestering princess.
Here comes the jester
I love
right
it.
there. Hey!
Woo!
All right, thanks, princess.
I like being a queen.
Yeah.
Feels nice. 7:46 right now. Here's another live look outside where we've got some low clouds this morning. We'll burn those off before the afternoon comes around, though, because that's what the queen said.
That's right.
Everybody, the 25th annual Carnivale is happening this weekend right here in Manitou Springs. Kicks off Friday. Coming up after the break, it's all about Cajun cooking with the 2 chefs. We are live and local in Manitou. Coming up next.
All right.
Thank you so much. 8:17 right now. Saturday, Manitou Springs will celebrate Mardi Gras with their annual Carnival Parade.
So head on down and celebrate with a kaleidoscope of costumes, plenty of beads, and giant selections of gumbo, too. Lauren McDonald right now has a preview of all the fun this morning, live and local in Manitou right now with the details. Lauren, good morning.
Let me tell you, folks. Twins and I are hungry, big and easy, right?
Down and dirty.
That's what I'm having. Yeah. All right, so here with the master of Cajun cooking, the master, Chef Phoebe, Chef Lynn. You guys know all there is to know about Louisiana home cooking. You've both spent a lot of time there. You grew up there.
Yep.
Chef Lynn, you spent 10 years there. So the Trinity, a big deal when it comes to Louisiana and Cajun cooking.
Well, you know, it's called the Holy Trinity, actually. You'd think it'd be around for thousands of years, but in Louisiana it's been around for hundreds of years. A lot of access from the poor to the rich to get celery, onions, green peppers. In French cooking, you've got mirepoix, which is celery, onions, and carrots. In Louisiana, they drop the carrots, they add the green peppers. Another important ingredient sometimes is the Pope's nose, which is garlic. We added in there. But, you know, this has been around for a long, long time. It is the basis of all Cajun Creole cooking. I use it in just about everything. Chef Phoebe does too, except maybe New Orleans bread pudding. I don't put it in that. But,
not so much.
But when I'm making anything else, I start with the Trinity. And, you know, history says that Chef Paul Prudhomme coined it the Holy Trinity. Late 70s, early 80s, when he came to fame with his New Orleans cooking. And I know I've talked to a lot of chefs, famous chefs now that are apprenticed for him, that said that, you know, they spent hours in that kitchen dicing onions, dicing celery, dicing green peppers, and you know, again, he just used it in everything. Every chef in New Orleans uses that in Louisiana.
It's a key ingredient.
It's
kind of like a good roux. You probably put it in the roux,
You
right?
do put it in the roux. Yeah,
there you go.
Sure do.
All right, a lot of tradition in cooking when it comes to Cajun cooking. We talked about the king cake. We talked about the baby in the king cake. And Chef Phoebe, you know, you were born and raised there. You tell me that Mardi Gras actually starts on January 6th. A lot of people don't realize that.
That's correct. It's actually 12 days after Christmas. And Mardi Gras and Carnival have a lot of roots in Catholic religion. So there are certain dates and traditions that are held up. But most people don't realize that Mardi Gras is a full season. It starts on January 6th every year and goes right through to Fat Tuesday and ends with the start of Ash Wednesday.
The king cake, if you get the baby, that means you're bringing the next king cake.
You got to bring that next cake, baby.
I got a question, though. Has there ever been a baby that's gone bad? Has anybody ever choked on the baby?
My lawyers have asked me not to share that information.
Okay, there you go.
No, really, I don't think that ever happens.
Chew with caution, folks. Good food, great mood. You can get it all this weekend right here in Manitou Springs. Soda Springs Park is where this is actually going to take place. The Mumbo Jumbo Gumbo Cook-Off. You can come get tips from these great chefs. Everybody's going to be out there. It's going to be a great time for the 25th annual Carnivale happening in Manitou Springs. Let's let the good times roll.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Woo! Woo!
Don't eat the baby, Lauren.
It's today's lesson. Yeah, don't choke on the baby.
I'll tell you what, though. I really do hope one day that I have twins. Got this guy. You're going to copy. You're going to paste. Then you're going to be delete. It's done. It's over, right?
Don't delete. So don't delete.
No, just copy paste. Print.
Yeah.
Copy paste print. There you go. That's what you're looking
for. Poor children.
8:21 right now. A local.
Who's ready for good times?
We are.
Who's ready to let them roll?
We are.
We are live and local. It is Mardi Gras, which means it's Party Gras here in Manitou Springs, live and local with your preview of the 25th annual Carnivale. That's coming up next.
Tradition, freedom of expression, and a whole lot of fun. Sounds like Carnivale in Manitou Springs.
Yeah, and the time is right now as Lauren McDonald is live and local in Manitou Springs with a preview now of this annual celebration which happens on this Saturday. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning. Full of beads, full of bling. It's a Mardi Gras thing, right? Live and local here in Manitou Springs. Man, it has been so much fun. I cannot imagine what Friday at the Carnivale is going to be like, or Saturday here for the 25th annual Carnivale Parade in Manitou Springs. A big tradition, been going on for a long time. We've had the local chefs in town talking about Creole cooking and Cajun cooking, Louisiana style. We have also had Jenna Gallus here, special events coordinator of Manitou Springs, telling us all about this big party. You are the party planner. Kicks off Friday night?
It does. Carnivale is happening. Come fully decked out in your costumes. You're going to have Cajun food from Chef Phoebe. We're going to have king cakes and fondue as well. We're going to have casino games. We're going to have hurricanes and drinks and dancing, live music from Roosevelt Dime. metaphysical readings, you name it, it's happening at Carnivale.
Wow. There you go. A big party continues on to Saturday for the Mumbo Jumbo Gumbo Cook-Off.
Yes, gumbo, 100 gallons of it down at Soda Springs Park. Servings will start at 11 o'clock. Get 2 for 1, little samples. Come get your tickets, stand in line, and you won't be disappointed. It's going to be good.
And then we're going to wrap things up with the Carnivale Parade before the after party, right?
Yes.
So Carnivale Parade, what can people expect? Great event for families to come to.
Yeah, in fact, we have shuttles running from 2 different locations, the high school and middle school, and up at Higginbotham Flats, so we can make sure we get everybody to town. You're going to be able to march for free. Just join in the fun. Wichita parking lot. Come march with us.
Right.
12:30, show up. 1 o'clock's the parade.
It's a big party here in Manitou this Saturday. A Mumbo Jumbo Gumbo kicks off at 10:30. If you want to get in on the Carnivale Parade, make sure you dress to impress. Get tickets at Eventbrite. And they are $25, guys. It's going to be a great time. I'll tell you what. Purple, green, and gold. This party never gets old. Only one thing left to say.
Let's say
I can't say it, but we're partying.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Hey, because after the party, it's the hotel lobby. Bounce, 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 bounce.
I can't participate in that. I got to go home to the twins.
That's right.
She's a great mom.
Responsible
Gotta be
mama.
a
Proud of
good
you.
mama. Thank you.
Mama Lauren.
Oh,
Mama Mac.
yeah. 8:45.